got my attention here because Tom Brady and the New England Patriots, he gets a lot of attention, as you know, because he broke the law with all the deflated balls and got away with it. But that's fine. I'd let bygones be bygones. Now he is talking about fast food and Coca-Cola, telling a Boston radio station that Coca-Cola is poison. Goes on to say that Americans have been conditioned to believe things like Frosted Flakes, the Kellogg cereal, is a food. It's not. You'll probably go out and drink Coca-Cola and think, oh, yeah, that's no problem. Because they pay lots of money for advertisements to think that you should drink Coca-Cola for a living. I totally disagree with that. Wow, good thing I have Suzanne Somers with me, one of the healthiest people on the planet, eats right, does everything right. But I want to see if she's going to take on Tom Brady on that. What do you make of that, Suzanne?
Well, he's awfully cute. Let's start there. You know, Coca-Cola
now you just dragged your gender down saying that, but go ahead. All right, go ahead.
I'm old-fashioned in that way. But you know, Coca-Cola has been wrong in the past. Wasn't it Coca-Cola that originally had cocaine in their drink? And then everyone went, whoops, people are kind of getting addicted. The only sugar I really eat in my life are potatoes because I'm Irish and I've never met a potato I don't like, so...
Well, he's saying that kids are being hoodwinked, I'm paraphrasing here, by buying into this nonsense and that it's dangerous. And I'm thinking of you because I know you're concerned about big government and sort of telling your kids what to have and what not to have. But where do you draw the line between what's a proper recommendation versus government overkill?
Well, according to the Environmental Working Group, they tested the cord blood of newborns across the board, across the economic spectrum, for 287 different toxins. Every single baby, before they had their first swallow of any kind of real food, tested positive for 180 different toxins minimum. So if you're born toxic now, that means your immune system is already degraded. The last thing you need is sugar because sugar starts eating away at the lining of the barrier wall.
Then you need the government policing this,
GI
right,
tract.
Suzanne? You need the government has to take a role and let people know that, right?
Well, you know, I'm against big government,
right,
and I really can take care of myself. I just think you have to self-educate yourself. You know,
all right,
I'm a
so
small
when those
business.
candidates are competing up on a dais tonight in law, say the Democratic ones, I'm sorry, saying that we need government to be on top of stuff just like this, you say?
Yeah, and isn't it working great? I mean, I'm looking at health today. One of the things I'm happy about with what's happened with health is it's driving people over to alternative health, because if you're going to have to pay a big deductible and a big premium, and you start rethinking how expensive your new medical care is, you might come over to my side and do the natural way, you know, and I'm doing so well.
Indeed, you are, actually. You know, I was thinking of you, Suzanne. I don't know. You'd be surprised how I knew this. Get a load of this. That Playboy is going to stop showing nudity, nude women. That's over. It's done.
And why would that make you think of me?
Well, because I believe, memory serves me right, you were in Playboy. And I'm just wondering what you make of that.
You know, the Internet, what's going on, probably it is irrelevant to have a nude girl in Playboy anymore. So maybe it really is all about the articles.
You weren't irrelevant.
And my husband's been saying that for years.
All right.
Great articles.
So, well, it confirms what I've always said, that I read the magazine for the articles, and now people can
absolutely.
say,
I know that about you.
Well, what do you think happens to Playboy now without that?
You better get some really good writers. You know, you know how I got in Playboy? I took test pictures when I was 19, a teenage mother and broke, and the test pictures were, you know, if they liked them back at Playboy, then maybe you could get, you know, $15,000 at the time, and I had my son had been run over by a car, and I had $15,000 worth of doctor bills and no insurance, and so I took the pictures nervously. If you ever see those test pictures, I'm so nervous and so uncomfortable. You know, I went all through Catholic school, just like everything I didn't want to do. And then I got Three's Company via The Tonight Show, and then I was chosen to be a playmate, and I got as far as the front door of the Playboy building. And I'm sitting in the front seat, and my husband said one thing to me. He said, just remember this. He wasn't my husband yet. He said, as long as you live, you will always be known first as a Playboy centerfold. And I sat there, and I thought, I'm more than that. So I didn't do it.
Wow.
And I had to pay the doctor bills myself.
Really?
Little known facts about me.
I knew all those facts. That's just the
You
kind
did?
of guy I am. Suzanne, thank you
Yes.
very much.
Yeah,
It's great having you. I do appreciate it. Go ahead.
So eat your fats, and thank you for all the notes you write me. I really appreciate it.
I do. I should explain every time a guest comes on. Everyone at home, just
so
relax
great.
here. Every time a guest comes on, I write to thank him, particularly Suzanne. She's a great guest, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Suzanne.
Yes.
Just want to clarify that in case my wife is watching.